I think one of the common complaints against Christianity is that it is a religion of do's and don'ts. That if you are a believer, you can't have any fun. That we lead this sort of miserly existence. We have to give our money to God. We can't do this list of thou shalt nots. And that it really isn't just a very enjoyable life. Unfortunately, some of us have given people that impression when we talk about things like, I have to read my Bible, I have to pray, I have to go to church, I have to give, and we make it sound like such a chore. But Jesus gave his followers a completely different view of what it meant to follow him. In John 10, he's talking about himself as the good shepherd, and he's contrasting himself with the thief who comes into the fold to steal the sheep, to destroy the sheep. And in John 10:10, he says, the thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it abundantly, or as some translations say, have it more abundantly. See, Christ's intention for us was never to lead this life where we looked around at the world around us and thought they have it so much better than we do. His intention for us was to live abundantly. Does that mean we have an abundance all the time in terms of material resources? No, but it does mean that we have an abundance in terms of spiritual resources, in terms of emotional resources, in terms of rich relationships with one another, in terms of wisdom available to us, in terms of living generously. And when we live out what Christ has put into us, what he came to give, that abundant life, I believe it makes an impact on the world around us. So today, let's watch how we talk about our faith. Let's make sure that we are communicating the abundance and the joy that comes from being a Christ follower. Doesn't mean that we punctuate every sentence with praise the Lord. Doesn't mean that we paste on a fake smile, and even in the darkest of circumstances, we just act like, everything's great. But that even in our sadness, even in those times where we have experienced real tragedy, that we can still demonstrate the peace that comes out of that abundant life with Christ. My prayer for you today is that you would experience the abundance that Christ has for us.